Hi, everybody. Oh, I forgot. Whoa. Hey, don't do that. Okay. Saved a really good screenshot. Anyway, hi, Kat. Hope you're good. How are you? It's been a while. Thankfully, less time than in the past. It has been months in the past. We don't talk about that. It doesn't matter. We've moved on. Easy pass prime here. And thank God you are. Because it's Tuesday and not very many people tend to show up. I don't know who Easy Pass is, but I hope they're nice to you. I hate phone calls. So, good luck out there. I have the Met Gala stuff pulled up and ready to go. I'm so mad. Hypothetically, next year I get to go to New York for the art ed program. If we raise enough money. Well, never mind. I go, rip. Well, that's no phone call for you. So happy for you or disappointed for you. You can pick which one. I'm flexible. But anyway, for the art ed program, I might hypothetically go to New York for the NAEA conference, the National Art Educators Association conference, because I went to the Chicago one just this past year, and it was really fucking cool. So I'd like to go to the one in New York as well, and so sometimes they'll have only a few states away. I'll wave at you while I'm there. You'll be more likely to see me when I'm that close. But the New York so the conference will give freebie tickets to like museums and stuff, like art museums obviously. Like through the conference we got free tickets to the Art Institute of Chicago, which was like $35. Holy shit, that's really expensive. And so I imagine the New York ones are also going to be similarly priced. Unfortunately, literally the only museum we got for free was the Art Institute, which was fine, but we were definitely expecting more free stuff, because everyone was like, oh, you get free museum tickets, and it's like, okay. And that was the only one. It was like, oh. There were some discounts, but it wasn't like worth it because the conference, you were doing so much all day long, like at the conference, and you barely had any time to be able to do the uh any of the hypothetical stuff from the discounted, list. Um that there wasn't any point in paying to go do something that we barely had any time to do in the first place. Whereas, like, you're in Chicago, you're an art student or whatever, so you have to go to the museum for the art museum, which I found extraordinarily dull. But if we went to the Met, and the Met had the Met Gala outfit stuff out, maybe it would be more entertaining for me, I would be so excited and ready to rock. But unfortunately, they close the 2026 exhibit in January. So like 3 months before I get to go. Like May 10th to January 10th is such a long time. I don't know how long museum exhibits typically go for, but it doesn't feel like well, at least like my local museum, which doesn't really count, but like, stuff around here, it doesn't last that long. So it's like so close. Just a little bit longer. Please, the Met. Please. Otherwise, I don't really want to see anything at the art museum because I can see it on the internet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Seeing it in person isn't that much more interesting than seeing it online. Do you get to see it to scale? Sure. You get to see it to scale. That's great. I'm happy for you. But I don't care that much. And this is like a very, we're going to keep this between you and me because this is I wouldn't say a hot well, yes, I would. It's quite a hot take for an art educator to have. Not being interested in museums and seeing real pieces in person, like not finding that engaging or cool, is definitely one of my lesser intellectual takes. I don't know. I think it would be, I think if I went to an art museum with a friend and I was able to talk about the stuff that we were seeing, it would be a lot more bearable. But wouldn't you know it, everyone at the conference who'd gone to the conference with me, and we were all, we all got along, we were pretty good buddies. Every single one of them was like, let's go our separate ways. Why? We were there for like 3 hours. And it was so boring the whole time. I was like, please, someone come hang out with me so I can talk about the stuff that I'm seeing. There was this entire room full of work by Carol Dunham or something like that. And so I thought it was a woman. And I'm going to be honest with you, and this is another hot take here. I'm going to be honest with you. The work would have been interesting had it been from a woman's perspective. But because it was from a man's perspective, it wasn't that good anymore. Because the art style was literally almost like borderline childlike drawings of people having sex. It was like very like giant wieners, people like going nuts, right? In like childlike drawings. You could still tell it was made by an adult because there was definitely like an understanding of what they were doing, whereas like child drawings, there's not. Like they don't know what they're doing, so they're just kind of scribbling, and you could tell it doesn't make too much sense. But this, like, you could tell it was mimicking like an yeah. It was mimicking that like style, the innocent kind of thing, which would be like, had it been from like a woman's perspective, it would have been interesting for a woman to have drawn a bunch of wieners because you're a woman and wieners are for boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a very like dumbed down way to describe my thoughts on that, but it's kind of true in the sense that boys are allowed to draw their they're allowed to draw wieners because that's what they've got. And so it's expected and it's funny for a boy to do it. But when a girl does it, it's more like, going against the grain. That kind of thing. But no, it was just a man drawing wieners. And I was like, okay, this is funny then. I think this is hysterical. Like, I am in an art museum. Everything's so quiet. Keep in mind, this was in a separate room. I had to open the door to go in this section of the museum. Cracked open the door, and I walk in. And there's a boom, giant wiener. I was like, whoa. Are you guys seeing this? But no one was there, so I had to be like, that was all in my head. But I'm like looking around, I'm like, this is crazy. And I had spent a good like hour or so perusing the American section, which I found delightful. American section from like sometime in the 1800s to almost the present, but not quite. Like before the present, like the 40s, I think, is when we stopped in that area, which is the perfect time to stop. Because because then it starts getting weird around then. I just, like, once you hit the 50s, then we start doing abstract expressionism. And in my art history class that I just took, it turns out abstract expressionists were all mostly men. And the reason they got popular is because they all had social connections with like rich gallery owners and stuff. So it was this very niche group of people who all got popular, and it was almost on the basis of them being men and knowing each other. So that era of art just doesn't interest me even a little bit. Like, so Jackson Pollock is one of the guys in that movement, right? And he is, notorious for being the paint splatter guy. And everyone's like, oh. So there's two camps that you can sit in, right? There's the, oh, I could do that camp. And then there's the, you didn't camp. And I think both of these camps are dumb. I'm simply different. I think I could do that. But I also don't want to. Like, it doesn't matter. Jackson Pollock did it. Cool. He got super famous. The reason why he got famous is very frustrating, and it doesn't invoke anything in me. It's cool canvas, man. I don't care. Rothko too. Rothko was in that group, and I don't give a shit about Rothko. Sorry. Abstract art is just not for me. I'm a big narrative fan. I like telling stories. I like movies. I like all that stuff. Even if it's a little bit hard to understand and is kind of abstract, so long as there's meaning behind it. If you draw a red square for the sake of drawing a red square, that's great. I'm happy for you, but that doesn't interest me personally. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Jackson Pollock had a wife. Against all fucking odds. Beside the point. Had a wife. Ironically and unfortunately, I have forgotten her name. Shout out wives. But it turns out that she was also an artist. Great, cool, whatever. And so in my book, you're like, you know, and in the lectures that I had to watch for this class, you're learning about Jackson Pollock, and then they're like, and now for the abstract expressionist period, thank you. Let's look into other people who weren't as popular during the abstract expressionist period and why they weren't popular. And so Leah Krasner was one of those people, and it was literally because she was the wife of Jackson Pollock that she wasn't popular. They thought that her art was too similar to Pollock's, but was dumbing it down, feminizing it almost, and it was too derivative of his work. Like, it wasn't original enough. Yes, it's super fucked up. So this entire and like Jackson Pollock could be like, hey, that's my fucking wife, but he didn't. And then that motherfucker died. Haha, fuck you. Suck my giant dong. I hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy. So, abstract expressionism as a period really pissed me off, and it started right after that area in the Institute of Art ended. So once I left that area, which was like, it had modernist stuff, it was really cool, it had a Rockwell in it. I really like Rockwell, he's cool. Illustrators are very interesting. It had some surrealist stuff. I don't know, there was this one painting that was actually in a movie The Picture of Dorian Gray movie. I don't know if there's more than one movie for that, but I would imagine it's an older movie. But the artist had painted this painting for the movie. So seeing that painting, I was like, oh wow, a painting for a movie. I was like very interested and excited to see the fact that it was for a movie. But like once I left the American art section, I was like, cause it sucked. Cause that stupid ass wiener room. That was like, I don't know, the third or fourth place I went, and I was really trying to avoid the impressionist room because I knew everyone and their mothers was gonna be in there, and I'm annoying. I'm a contrarian. It is my worst trait. So I avoided the impressionist room. I did want to see a day in the park or a Sunday, a grand jeté or fucking whatever. The pointillist piece of like a woman standing with like an umbrella and they're like all on a river and stuff. It's fucking huge. I got to see it for all of 30 seconds because the museum was closing in like, I don't know, a half an hour. So I was trying to like find other people so we could leave. Because after we left the museum, we were going to go home. But so I got to see that for all of 30 seconds and then I, dipped. But yeah, I was absolutely right. Everyone and their mothers was in the impressionist section. I tried to hang out in the Egyptian art area, but I just couldn't do it. Like, it was really cool seeing Egyptian rocks and stuff and like sculptures. But I had used all of my brain power trying to be smart and intelligent about my art viewing. I was trying to be really thoughtful. But I was bored. I read everything and it was fun to look at everything. But as soon as I stepped outside the realm of the stuff that I was interested in, I just stopped caring. I just didn't give a shit. Because they did have a Pollock there and they did have a Rothko and they were both boring as fuck. There was one really weird one in the contemporary art area or modern. I don't remember. I think it was contemporary. It was like a comment on the existing slave trade, like making a comment about how it still exists. I think that piece was made in like 1970. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that, but that one was really weird. Which makes sense. It was about slavery, so it was bound to be uncomfortable, but it wasn't like, it was also just a little goofy looking. So it was hard for me to be like, very sad. Slavery still exists. Like I couldn't be thoughtful about it because it just looked so ridiculous to me. And then but maybe there was like a kind of a point to it because it felt ridiculous, but then you take a closer peek at like the wallpaper, because everywhere else in the museum didn't have wallpaper special to the piece that you were looking at, because obviously it's just going to be a white wall with a piece on it. But this one did, and it was wallpaper with like imagery of like people being whipped and bound and horrible things. And then it stopped being funny. So like, it was a very weird art piece. Respect, but on that initial walk-in, it was really goofy. Because there were like tubs with like spinning boats and the room was playing like Baroque music at you. And I was like, what is this? I don't get it. And then you read the plaque and it's like, oh. So yeah, being in an art museum, very interesting experience. And low key, I don't recommend it unless you have a friend. Like it makes you feel like you're going insane if you're in there by yourself. But anyway, enough talking. It's time to do the Met Gala. My camera's all fucked up. Exactly. You have to have someone to bounce your thoughts off of. Otherwise, why? I just don't. It's quiet in there. It's boring. Oh, hello, Miss Bug. Would you like to participate? Are you gonna do a Met Gala outfit review? Yeah? Anyway, so this year is oh, let me get out my post-it note. Very important. Needs to update, I guess. I don't know. I spent all that time talking and I didn't get anything productive done opening my sticky notes. I've been avoiding spoilers. And luckily, we only had to avoid spoilers for one day this time. Because I was avoiding... Okay. I was trying really, really hard for the 2025 Met Gala to not be spoiled. And it took me ages to actually look at any of it. I saw some, but... Okay. Alright. Met Gala 2026 motifs. Alright. So this one is costume art. Well, that's the exhibit. Fashion is art is the dress code. So I'm going to do what I did last time because I found out that you can click on the image. And you still get to see who it is, and I can just scroll and this can stay up, and so it's perfect. Rihanna was on the front cover, so I've kind of already seen this one. It's a bit much for me. The egg shape in the middle is a little confusing. I like her hair, though. Her hair is really cool. It's got little thingies in it. By God, that's what I was thinking, is there is a lot of texture here, which is fine. That is not a crime. Okay, having a bracelet separate from your beaded dress is very funny to me. I think this one's gonna be a 3. I don't like it that much. I'm glad you do. This is, I don't know. 4, 3. No, it's a 3. I don't like it. I also hate sandals. Sandals are one of my... Okay, I do like her hair. 4 for hair, but sandals bother me very badly. I do not like sandals at all. Like, you can't cover up completely and then not wear anything for your feet. Like, it... Okay, I didn't see the sandals. I'm sorry I pointed them out to you. We'll go 4 because I do like the hair. ASAP Rocky. With a little... Okay, I love a little prop. Didn't have anything cooler to wear. That's really funny. This one is a little bit boring. It's lightly giving man in a pink suit. Unfortunately. But I'm gonna give it a 1 because it's not a black suit. It's a pink suit and men don't wear pink. So I'll let it slide. He gets a 1, and I like the little apple. Looks like a fancy feather. Yes, I agree. 1. Oh my God. Yes. This is so fucking awesome. We could very well be back. 3 outfits deep, and I'm about to hit it with a 9? Yes, it fucking rocks. The helmet is a little bit goofy. I wish her hair were up. I feel like that would have made the helmet look a little less silly. And the feathers also seem a little unnecessary. But that's okay. I'm gonna give it a 9, 'cause this is so fucking cool. Thank you, Beyonce. Wow. I feel so reinvigorated because, dude, after Tailored for You, after 2025 Tailored for You, I felt like we were in a downward spiral because it was like Garden of Time was pretty bad. Then that one was super bad. But we could be fucking back. Okay, 9. Thank you, Beyonce. But perhaps I spoke too soon. Um, it's giving. What? Hold on. The song cover, it really does. Hold on. Character, just. Wait. Cartoon character, just hair. Wait, where did it go? Oh, wait. Cousin It. Cousin It core. Cousin It if he slayed. Got, got stuck in the Christmas tinsel. That is a lot of Christmas tinsel. Cousin It. Like, that's so funny. I knew I was thinking of an Addams Family character. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, anyway. Oh, I forgot to rate it. It does look really uncomfortable. I don't like it. I think it looks really dumb. I think it's gonna be a 1. Hi. Dude. Don't look too hard at this one. I need you to look at Beyonce. Hers eats so hard. There's something on the ends of the fringe. Perhaps it would be better. Or like something to break up the texture. Like it's Beyonce. What's his name? Fashion is art. So really vague. Basically worthless theme. Pretty excited. Ooh, okay. Changed colors could be good. I feel like throwing some beads like intermittently throughout would probably improve it. I also like definitely changing the color. Having it be a hood also really bothers me. I do not like that it's a hood. If we wanted like a wig that like matched it, I feel like I would like it a little bit better. But having it be a hood, I can't. I think it's a 1, I fear. Hi Doja Cat, this is pretty boring. The texture is cool. I like that it is unique in this way. But I'm a little tired. I'm a little bored. Um, 2, 3, 2, 2. It's boring. I don't know what else you want me to say. Enjoy your 2. Oh, good. Feathers. I fucking love feathers. I actually really like the sequins on this because it looks pixelated. I think that's really, really cool. The feathers really drive me up the wall, though. I forgot. Hold on. Here we go. Feathers are really misfortunate. But I do like it. I think this one's a 5. I have to be neutral. It's all one. Yeah, so I feel like we could just cut it. I wish there was. It's also a little bit boring, but like they were like, this one's boring. Let's add some feathers for intrigue. We could do something else for intrigue. There was so many other things we could have done here. And also, adding like a waist of feathers doesn't really make sense to me because the end of the dress is down here. You know? Like, normally feathers go on the end of the dress, like they go on the ends of the sleeves. It's not like we put the feathers in the middle of her arm, you know? But whatever. I'm gonna knock it down to a 3 because it's boring. And I don't like the feathers. Okay. Ooh. Oh. What the fuck is this shoe? Hold on. Okay, don't look at the shoe. It's pretty good. I like this, except for the shoe. I like the peacock. I fucking hate the shoe. Why did you do that? We were so. Ooh, ah. Who is that? It's too late. Yeah. Oh, that makes me really upset. We were so close. This one's really cool though. I think silver can be considered a motif. Silver beating silver in general. Because we've seen it on Rihanna's, Beyonce's, and now this one. Silver and silver accents. Jewelry. Sure. This one, I'm so upset. Could have been huge. I really like the peacock motif we have going on. I like that she's. Are they chains? Are they sticks? I think it's moving. Like she stood and the camera caught them like swinging off of her a little bit, which I really, really like. Like here, there's another one right here. And you can see them all coming off of her. I really like this one. The texture of the skirt is a little bizarre to me. And the shoe. So I think this one's... I'm not immune to body glitter. That's not a crime. They can't arrest me for that. I think this one's going to have to be an 8 because of the shoe. We are really close. And I don't give out very many 10s. I have to stand strong. Because if I can come up with a critique, it's not getting a 10. I'm sorry. Two cents of the shoes are falling out. They're literally being held onto her foot with a fucking string. So you're absolutely correct. Also, why does she paint her toenails pink? That bothers me. Whatever. Enjoy your 8. My God! Sabrina! Yes! This fucking rocks. We are so back. We are so fucking... I also love hers. Her shoes are a little weird. I agree. The headpiece doesn't match in my brain. I wish we had connected the jewels that she had up here somewhere in the dress. And we kind of do a little bit here, but it gets too lost in the film. Things like it's, it's film reel. Isn't it fucking awesome? Oh my God. So cool. So I'm a little upset about the jewels because they're smaller here also, whereas these are really big and chunky. So I think I'm gonna have to dock a point for that, unfortunately. But this is a 9 for sure. I'm so fucking excited. We are so back, dude. Yes, yes. Enjoy your 9, girl. Okay, this one's a little boring, but that's okay. It's not ugly. And sometimes that's all you can ask for, is that it not be ugly. Oh my God. Well, not much to say here. It's giving U of M, which I don't like the colors of, to be honest. I agree. It does kind of look like she got caught in it, though, and it's kind of like blowing, and like this guy's trying to catch it. But... it's like this piece is really boring, and they were like, we need to spice it up, and then threw on the extra thing of fabric, like the scarf thing. It is okay. This one I am pretty neutral on. It's boring. I'll do a 5. Should I do 5s for borings? No. Well, 3. We'll do 3 for borings. You're boring. This one is also boring, unfortunately, but I do really like this. I am not immune to florals. I am not immune to weird glass. Like that's pretty cool. Big fan. Um, but that's kind of it. Exactly. So I am going to give you a 3 as well. 3. It's only fair. It's only fair. 3. Oh. I'm very confused by this one. Um, uh, how's their cartoon outline? It does really look that way, yeah. I'm so. But it's like only around her body. Like it's not on her arms. I have no idea what I'm like. Me neither. I'm like trying to make sense of it. Like, why are there random colored pieces underneath the lace fabric? What are the weird tumor-esque things coming out of her? I don't. Is there some kind of statement here that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't like it either. Like it's weird. It's uncomfortable. I'm not a huge fan. I appreciate the effort too. Okay? He's giving cartoon prince like Russian animation cartoon prince. Does that make sense? Like I kind of like it. It's a little bit like, he's a guy. Is that a silver spoon? No. No, it's not. That would have been cute if it was, though. I wouldn't have understood the lore, but it would have been fun. I like this one. It's silly. It's got a masculine silhouette to it. Stance is kind of weird, but I like the colors. So true. Sometimes they catch you off guard. This is, yeah. I think this is a 5. Cuz it's almost boring, but not quite. It's almost Man in Suit, but not quite. You know what I mean? Like we did a little something with it, but we could go further. Okay, 6. You got me. 6. Have a good 6. Ooh. Oh, they're doves and they're holding it up. That's really cute. And it looks like if her hand wasn't here, this dove would be coming around and pulling the fabric over her hip. This one's very simple, but I do like it. Very elegant. I was gonna say is, but I agree. I almost did the same thing. Almost boring, and it still is a little bit boring, but there's a concept here which I can appreciate. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one a 6 as well, because it again could go further. Could go further. Oh. What? It's the color, but it's one color exactly. And I feel like we could have gotten really crazy with the birds, but yeah, I don't know what's happening with this one. It's really weirding me out because like the leather is brown and then it's orange and then it's orange and then it's brown and then this orange doesn't match this orange. And it's bad. I don't really get it. It's 3 different shades of orange and the boob armor. Yeah. I wonder what that feels like to wear. Like, do your boobs go in there? And why are the shoes beige? I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like, it's the Met Gala. At this point, you could just go full barefoot if you wanted the barefoot look. No one would stop you. Well, it'd probably be bad for you, but you didn't need heels. You could have just done beige flats or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. One. Yeah. Is this a hoodie? It's a jacket. That's so funny. This one is. The glasses are also very funny to me. Wait, is this Beyonce's daughter? What? Your mom ate you up, bro. You're just gonna sit there. You're gonna sit there and take that? You're gonna let your mom eat you up like this? Are you crazy? The jacket is very funny, but it's. I wish it were like a different color or something. But then if it were a different color, then it wouldn't match. I wish there was something going on. I also hate the fitted bedsheet look. It looks kind of true because it looks like fitted bed sheets. It looks kind of comfy, and then we get down here and it doesn't look so comfy anymore, especially because they're the pointy high heel shoes. This one's fine. Like, I don't have any like issues with it. It's just like you got the theme fashion is art and then did the most lame thing known to man. You know what I mean? Like, okay, sure. 3, I think. I don't know. Have a 3. Ooh, oh my goodness. I love the shoes. The tinfoil texture is certainly interesting. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I'm not upset either. It's giving Greek goddess a little bit, which I really like. Especially since she's an athlete, I think that really adds to it. And I do think making it silver is a lot more interesting than just making it like plain Greek god white. Yeah, I agree. This one is very good. I think it's gonna get an 8. I'm not wowed, but I do like it. Enjoy your 8. Oh! Oh my god! What the fuck? This fucking rocks. I'm so mad I didn't think of it first. Yes, I agree. It looks like a painting. I really like the way this drips. It's giving art. It's our year. 2026 is our year. The paint strokes, yes. This is so fucking cool. And like, even though we didn't keep the paint stroke texture throughout the body, it still looks like a painting. Like, yes. Like an artist's palette. It's so fucking good. And I really like how the tassels are coming from different directions. I think that's very interesting. It adds another kind of texture right here, and it doesn't make it too, like, abrupt, which is good. I also like this subtle thing right here. I don't think it's necessary to be right there, but I like it anyway. So, this one, I can't think of a single thing wrong with it. This could be a fucking 10, dude. This is huge. That's the good shit. 10. Enjoy that 10. Oh. And now I'm bored. I'm falling asleep, Kendall. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. This is boring. I'm bored. I like bits and pieces of it. Like the weird tense area. The folds do not seem intentional here. I mean, they well, they probably are. It's just boring. um, but it's I don't know. It's too flat in this area. What's with her weird? Oh, if I don't know, this area is very weird. I don't like that it's discolored. I wish what we had done here was we had the weird skin colored bra thing, but we didn't have this second sleeve because then it would have given toga. And I think it would have been kind of cool. But for me, this kind of reminds me of the dress that Ariel makes in the movie right after she gets legs because she's naked and she needs something to wear. This is kind of what that reminds me of. And it's really fun in the movie. And it's cool here. It's just a little boring. And I think if I'd seen this outfit anywhere else, I would be like more inclined to enjoy it. But I'm a little bit bored. So we'll do a 4 because I like what we're going for. I like this cut here. I love slutty cuts in things. I don't understand what's going on in the back. Enjoy our 4. Okay. Now I would like to see this from the front. There's also just a 10 about this. Yeah. Definitely would have gotten a better score had there not been a 10. Okay. This is it from the front. Featuring a man doing a little react here. Which I think is very funny. For some reason, the entire Kardashian family has decided to do a nipple outfit. Can I see the image clearly? Okay, no. The answer is no. But I understand what this is trying to do. It's trying to look like she's taking the dress off, which I really like. This is a very cool. I think this is a really neat way to do it. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that it's because if you're trying to imply that it's a human body, why did you add the grommets? It's kind of freaking me out. Not a huge fan. And also the dress that she's taking off isn't all that interesting either. The beading is fine, but it could have been a different color. I don't know. I do like the concept though. Very cool. Definitely could have been better though, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her a 6. Enjoy that 6. Okay, so this is another one where we've decided to be half naked, which is fine. That is allowed. This one's cool because it looks like the feathers are kind of like they're getting her, they're eating her, which I think is really interesting. I think we're gonna have to put half naked on here. Sensing a theme. Now this is intentional. I agree. I don't like feathers. This looks good though. It is very hard to convince me to like feathers. This is a positive feather representation. Half naked from the top. Lamau. Okay. Half naked. Pseudo half naked. I don't know. I don't love the extra coat thing that we're holding on to. I think we just sometimes it feels like we just add a little extra thing in the back to add more fabric to make it seem like the dress is more interesting than it actually is. This is a Met Gala gimmick that I've started to notice is quite consistent across all the years that we've been at this. But I just it it's not necessary. You can put it away. Do you need someone to take your coat? Because I'm sure there are people there for that. Anyway, I do like the feathers in theory. Um, it's it's also weirdly masculinizing to have the like this one. We really highlighted her curves and like her feminine shape to make sure that her being topless didn't look masculine. This one looks very masculine. She doesn't really have a whole lot of she doesn't have the same curves that Miss Kylie does. But we didn't do her any favors with the shape of the dress. It's very straight. Which I do think is a very interesting take. And also woman being topless is like another like political statement, which I think is very interesting. That we're getting two topless women back to back. Topless. But this one definitely has a different take on it, which I think is interesting. I think we'll do a nice 6. Did I say that already? 6 makes sense. Try a little harder, but I like where you're going. I'm seeing the vision. Oh. Okay. Adding a little gem where your toenail is because you're wearing tights is, I think, one of the funniest things you could do. I see what we're going for here. It's like it's giving abstract painting, minimalist abstract painting. But I'm bored. I don't like it very much. I'm bored. I do like her cherry shoes though. Sorry, I looked at the shoes. Her like I also like them. I'm not a super huge fan of sandal shoes. Well, it depends on what kind of dress you're wearing. If you've got a slit in the dress like this and I can see your whole leg, you're good. Putting the tights on though, I'm not so sure I like this style of shoe with tights on. If it were, like a nude tight, it would probably be okay, or like a black tight, but a see-through translucent tight. This being a colored opaque tight is very weird, especially with that green on top of that pink. They're very clashing and it's very hard to look at. But the cherry shoes are very cute. I love you, black cherry shoes. Big fan. Everything else I'm kind of bored. 4. Oh. I I don't like these colors very much. And I don't love the two-tone nature. I wish there was a little bit more of a gradient. But I don't mind it the way that it is necessarily. It's very grandma's junk drawer coded to me. Costume jewelry. There's a lot going on. I think I like it, but not too much. You know what I mean? Not too much. I think this would be a lot more fun in a color. Maybe gold. I think that's why it bothers me that it's like not, it feels disconnected. I wonder if the drawings on her are on purpose. I don't know. I think this one's a 5. I'm very confused by it. Good 5. Like, it matches at least, but yeah. It's like they tried really hard to get this fabric to match her skin tone. And it's like, why did you do that? I feel like we should focus on the dress matching, but whatever. This is so funny. Oh my god. This one is so. It's good, but in like a funny way. Cause they were just like, art. What art could I include in my Kris Jenner outfit? Oh, I think this is the back of Kim Kardashian. And it's just as bad from the back. That's crazy. Anyway, they were like, Greek statues. Yes, yes. This is good. And then put it on a robe in like glitter for some reason. Sequins and shit. Fancy priest robes. True. I do think this is really interesting. Even though I am making fun of it, it is very ornate in a way that I like, and it's an interesting shape. We didn't make it super like big and long for no reason, just to add more fabric for the sake of making it more interesting. Her earrings are fucking hilarious. It's giving like, are you like Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place? Like, you know, like all of her outfits are like super themed. It's giving Disney Channel character. But like she's giving Disney Channel character, which I really like, so I'm going to go ahead and give her a 6 because I can't justify any higher than a 6. You're so correct. Thank you. Thank you. With emotes and everything. But it's very funny. I'm charmed. I like the colors. It looks good. Maybe a 7. Maybe a 7. Because it also reminds me of like mosaics. Because they did it with sequins. So not only are they mimicking like the statues and making that, it's like that's the art part. They're also mimicking like embroidery on robes, but also there's a little bit of the mosaic, which I really like. So 7. It's a little goofy, but I am charmed by it. I can't describe it. 7. What did I give ASAP Rocky earlier? A 1? That might be what this is. But I liked his. Is 0.5 allowed? I know this is my game that I play, but you tried. Did he? Kinda. Nah. 0. You bore me. I don't like it. I don't love yellow, so I'm like already a little bit sad that this is yellow. But there's an orchid motif. Okay, there's too much going on. The shells are cool, but orchids are different, and there's strawberries. And so this reminds me of costume jewelry, and I think that's definitely what they're going for here. I don't like it. I kind of like the wrought iron fence. I don't know how to spell that, but I know what you're saying. But I agree. Like there's like conceptually there's a lot about it that I like. It's just the execution I don't like very much. And it's mostly like personal preference. I see the vision, but there's so many clashing ideas that I'm very confused about what was intended here. Wrought iron. That would be how it's spelled. But it's I don't know. There's too much going on. It clashes really bad. I want to like it. There's too much happening. And I feel like it's not even the fact that it's yellow. It's not that. There's just too much happening. I think that's a 3. 4. Because the same thing was kind of how I felt about Rihanna's. Was like Rihanna's was like almost there, but there was just stuff about it that I didn't like very much. So it was a 4. So I think this one's also going to be a 4. But I'm a yellow enjoyer. I'm glad you're a yellow enjoyer. I am not a yellow enjoyer. Especially like if it were like if we picked like one yellow, but all of the yellow flowers are different than the yellows of the dress. So it makes it feel different to me. And we use too many colors on top of the yellow. Like, there are colors that look good with yellow, and I just don't. I think we use too many, and red is not one of them because then it just looks like ketchup and mustard. It's kind of like when you use red and green, you're always going to fall prey to the fact that people are going to think it's Christmas. And that's kind of what red and yellow is to me, is it's always going to look like ketchup and mustard. And that is just a price you are going to have to pay. I'm sorry, Queen. Enjoy your 4. I'm very disappointed. Ooh. Ooh. Another one that looks like a painting. This one isn't as good as the first one. Like, the first one was so fucking good. This one, cause that one, I don't know. In art, across, and now I'm a history, I'm an art history nerd all of a sudden. Thank you, art history class. But across art history, still neat though. Across art history, it's been argued about how we should depict women's bodies in art. Like during second wave feminism, they argued, like the feminists in art were kind of arguing about how we should portray women's bodies. Are nudes respectful? Are they not? So I think this being a nude is really interesting. I think it's a cheap shot, in my opinion. Like, if you're gonna make it look like a painting but then put the painting right where it would be normally, I think that's kind of cheap. Like, we could have thought that through a little bit. Like, the other one looked like a painting. It felt like a painting. It felt like you could recognize it as a painting. Like, you were like, it almost felt like you could name what painting that outfit was trying to depict, but you couldn't, because I don't think it's like, it might be based on a real painting, but I couldn't tell you which one. This one feels independent from that. It definitely feels like its own thing. I do really like it, though. I am going to give it an 8. Very interesting colors. We don't normally see these kinds of color palettes. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be here today. Yes. The tassel thing is also fine. I don't love that it's on the ground back there. I wish it were all floor length, but whatever. None of my business. Have a good 8. Oh. Bad Bunny, why are you old? Bad Bunny, why are you old? Why are you old? What happened to you? Did he time travel to be here? What is happening? And his hands are done too. Like, he's old, like across the board. What are we doing? I'm so confused. Why is he old? Please come back. It's boring, well, it's almost boring. Like, his outfit, like, the outfit itself is lame. Like, there's nothing to look at. There's nothing here. It's a man in a suit, but the suit has a little bow on it. But he's fucking old. I don't even know what to do with this in terms of a rating, because the outfit itself is boring. But because we know Bad Bunny isn't old, is the fact that he's old a part of the outfit? Is that something I should take into account while I'm rating? Is the fact that he looks fucking old? I feel like I should. I feel like it's only fair, because he doesn't normally look like this. But, like, it doesn't make it that much more interesting. It just makes it confusing. And I don't know that I like it any better with him being old versus him being young. I don't know what to do. I I guess you can have a 5 because I'm very confused and I don't know what to give you. So have a good 5. I have to pee, run an ad, and fill up my water bottle. So I will be right back. Everybody sit tight during the ads. Okay, I am back now. Very, yeah, there we go. Much cleaner. Thank you. It is good to be back, despite it being very confusing. I think I have to add painting. Painting inspired to the motifs, because we've seen it twice now, and also I fucking like that. Forget what did I give you, 5, I think? Oh, wow. Ooh. Are these tattoos she had originally, or tattoos they gave her? It's very scary how little this looks like Dochi. I'm not sure why. I am very confused by this. I think the boob holder thing is a little ridiculous looking. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um but I really like the head wrap. Much to think about. Five. Another very confusing one. Don't know how I feel about it. We'll go ahead and give you a 5. Enjoy that 5. Jeremy Pope. This is so fucking funny. This is another cheap one, just like I said. Because I can't call the other one cheap without calling this one cheap, but this one feels worse somehow. Probably because it's a man and you can only see and you're only seeing the top half because they were too pussy to give him a pants. Draw a beaded wiener on his pants. I fucking dare you. If you can do nipples, you can do wiener. You could also argue this is like the colors are a little confusing. They're like too light. How did they sequin a muscle suit? That's so funny. I'm so it's the paintings. This is very funny to me. What did I give that one earlier? 8? I don't remember. This one's, I think, gonna be a 4. It's less interesting when men do it. There's no wiener. I kind of want to touch it. Okay, maybe it's a 5. Beads. Like crazy beads. Holy shit. Okay. 4. 5. 4. 4. Enjoy your 4. Final answer. This is giving man in a suit coated, except he's got little rips in it. The gothic window tie? Ooh. Oh. Oh. A little architecture? A little architecture? In his man in a suit? Unfortunately, it's still like a little bit boring until you look closer, but I do respect it. I don't know why there's rips in it. I really like the rips. I do think modeling this after architecture is very, very interesting and a concept that I really enjoy, but this is again something that I feel like that we could have pushed a little bit further. And I also need the rips explained to me. I'm not really sure what we were thinking there. I like it. I like that there are rips. I feel like this is a very interesting thing to add because like there's like the ripped jeans thing. And I feel like we're kind of pushing the veil a little bit by having them be ripped, but I don't understand why. Like I feel like the sleeves remind me of gargoyles for some reason, like the mouths of gargoyles. So having it be on a architecture inspired thing, I don't think Gothic architecture has gargoyles. Maybe it does. I don't remember. I do not remember what Gothic architecture has and what it doesn't. But if it does have gargoyles, that's what they remind me of. Well, it reminds me of that either way. But the rip down here, I don't quite understand as much, but I'm going to let it slide. I think this was really interesting. It has a lot of potential, but it is a little bit boring, so I'm going to give it a 3 because it's not has potential level 6. It's has potential. It's still a bit boring. Like, if this was anywhere else but the Met Gala, I would be fucking rocking with you so hard. But we need to lock in. Enjoy your 3. Oh, well, it's all right. I feel like I've seen this before. I don't remember what Met Gala, but I feel like I've seen this before. It feels very samey. I love the earring though. The earring is very cool, but this feels like some shit I've probably seen. You know? Like, sure it has texture, sure it has lace, and it looks like a wedding dress, I agree. It looks like a ripped up wedding dress, like a runaway bride kind of thing, but it's a little again, I'd be impressed with it in any other well, I don't think I'd be that impressed with it. I don't like the texture of it very much. If it were a costume in a movie and it was like supposed to be looking ripped up, then I would be like, oh, this is good. But also the random sheer in the middle and the 2. I'm bored. Feel like I've seen it. Unoriginal. I was really excited for this one. Oh! No way. This one's really fucking cool. Because she looks like a paint splatter. And then the bodice is giving the wave prints. I love big paint splatter. That's really, really fun. I really like her hand, that she's like the fact that it looks like she's dunked her hands in paint and her fingernails have like paint drips on it. I think that's really fucking cool. But it's a little bit boring. It's a little dull. I need someone to serve art easel. That's so funny. I feel like this is another 6 moment. I feel like it's good in its own right. Like, maybe I shouldn't knock things for being too simple. The gothic one I definitely feel like could have used a little bit more. Because we're at the fucking Met Gala. This is very clearly a paint splatter thing. You know what I mean? Like, his is a little different in the sense that I get the vibe, but it's too subtle. This one is simple, but clear. And I like it. We're supposed to be pushing the veil, and I like this one. I think it's going to be an 8. Because I think I wish we would have continued the splatter pattern all the way around it. I think that would have been much better. But overall, 8. Very good. Very cool. Where's the full paint palette? So true. I'm sure we'll see. My God. I really like this one. It's giving painting but done with beads. Like, the colors remind me of like an impressionist painting, which I really, really like. I feel like this one's another one where it's like not quite Met Gala-y enough for me. This feels like just like another red carpet outfit. Like, you'd probably wear this to your movie premiere. But I really like this one. This one's really good. I think it's going to go 6 for potential, though. Because it's like, again, like, okay, that's the difference. This one is giving weird Met Gala. This one is giving, I could see this on the red carpet. You know what this one's giving, whatever. This one is giving red carpet. But yes, it is absolutely beautiful. I fucking love this one so much. I love it. And we fade out really well. Like, it doesn't feel too abrupt, the difference, because the texture is still the same, but not, like, the color's different. It's, like, it's good. 7, even. 7. Definitely need to work on that, though. Is good. That's a good start. I like armor, so my gut instinct is to want to like it, but I don't like the neck thing. I don't like the like corset thing, and we just added fabric randomly for fun when we didn't need to do that. And her, like, arms being bare and her legs being bare, it's armor but poofy and virtually useless armor. Like, someone could cut her arm or leg off pretty easily, and it feels like her entire midsection is also unprotected. So it feels like the chest and the waist are doing a lot of heavy lifting in terms of making it look like armor, but it's not enough. I don't think I like this one very much. There's too much going on. Some of the textures are fun, but I don't know. I don't love it. It's 3. Yeah, 3. This one's boring. This one's another red carpet look. I like it. It's really pretty. Why do they have the Jessica Rabbit? I know. What were we thinking there? But no matter. This one's very, very pretty. It's giving like water droplets off of it, and you can tell that the folds are like trying to be something. And that's cool, but it's a little bit boring. 6, 4. Pretty dress, but it could be for any event. 6. 6 for potential. 6 for potential. Oh, this one's not very good. I think this one's ugly. Why does the fabric look like reusable bag? Like a nylon reusable bag. Why did we think that was a good plan? I don't like that it's tiered either. This is no good. This is a weird looking fabric. It is. It makes it look cheap, which I think is very weird. I also don't like that I can see her shoes. Now, I shouldn't see the shoes at all, unless the shoes are really fucking cool, and they're not. So put the shoes away. This had some potential. I don't necessarily mind the whole tiered thing, but the top sleeves are very bizarre. I don't know. I do not like this at all. 1, 2, 1. Okay. What the hell? What the fuck is I was gonna give him his man in a suit score. It looks for hint-proof. It does. That's the one thing she has going for her. Right. And I was about to say that. I was gonna say man in a suit, but what the fuck is going on right here? I have to know. Jack Harlow at Gala. What is that? Puffy black tuxedo. What the hell are you talking about? That's all we're gonna call it? Is we're just gonna call it puffy? You're not gonna say they look like weird holes that I could stick my arms into? None of the pictures are loading. What is that? Whatever. Man in a suit, 0. Despite the weird things. Looks like shoes. Kinda does. I'm so skeeved out. 0. Another clown collar, which I excited for whatever the hell that is. Excited for whatever this is. Hopefully the front is more interesting. But anyway, um, that's what I'm asking. Because sorry, girl, you have been like they mogged you in the fucking background. Um, hers is fine. It's a little bit boring. Um, two, I guess. I don't know. Good stuff. Okay, Steph, buddy. Just because your weird jacket has a hood does not make it a better outfit. Now that's giving Priest so true. Do I find the hood very fucking funny? Yes, I do. Does he get a 1 for it? No. 0. Man in a suit. Her outfit is very confusing, but I feel like we've seen this one before too, weirdly enough. Like, this feels very familiar to me. Probably because of a lot of the bullshit from last Met Gala was very goofy. This one's different enough for me to feel like I could give it a rating, though. Like, leather gloves are familiar, but it is a jacket, to be fair. I also think the jacket being stiff right there, making it very clear that it's meant to be, like, off the shoulder. Like, it's meant to be worn off the shoulder, I think is very interesting. And I think a brooch right here, implicitly inside the jacket, is also interesting. But I don't like the leather jacket in combination with the dress. I think it's very weird, and also the dress is kind of boring. So we're going to give her a 2. Congratulations to you guys. Happy you're married. This is just a young man in a suit. 0. I don't care that your socks are red. Okay, goodbye. Hooves! Hoof moment! Hoof moment! Man in a suit, 0. Oh. Okay. I'm listening! Butler Core, so true. Hers is really cool. For a second, I was thinking it was like Art Deco. But like looking at it closer, it feels like Chinese ink paintings. And then some of these, and like some Hindu paintings. I took an Asian art history class. So this feels very interesting. I think the color is a little bit boring. Unfortunately, it's not like my favorite color, like gray. I feel like we could have done better. But this one's really cool. I don't love it. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, it's to die for. But it's definitely good. I think this is a 6. I feel like had it been Art Deco like I thought it would, I probably would like it a little bit more. Or like Art Deco themed, because it reminds me a little bit of like Art Deco style architecture. A little bit, but once you get close up, it doesn't remind me of that anymore. But still very cool. 6. Oh wow. Is this like a pirate ship mast? Oh my god, her hat is a fucking pirate ship. Okay, why is that kind of sick? Why is that kind of cool? This is a lot, I agree. And her hat is doing most of the heavy lifting here. Like, admittedly, not a whole lot going on for her anywhere except for the hat. But I agree. And it's like, it's giving like evil pirate ship, maybe a ghost pirate ship coming out of like the fog, and like all the extra fabric is the fog. And also her boots are very funny. And the random horn, in my brain, in the lore that I've invented for this, and this is probably actually the intention for it, is the horn is announcing the arrival. It's like a warning horn. It's announcing the arrival of this scary pirate ship, and it's offering a warning to the people that it's approaching. You know what I mean? I think this is really cool. I like that it tells a story. I think that really rocks. Do I think her hair looks good? Not really. But that's fine. And her necklace is the treasure. Anyway, I love the fucking pirate ship hat. Like, that's so good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this an 8. Does it deserve it? Maybe. Maybe not. I like the hat. The hat gets an 8. The rest of it is up to you. I love you, hat. I love you, hat. Okay. Man in a suit. 0. Oh, happy 9 out of 5, everybody. Is this supposed to be Monet's lily pads? It looks like shit, if that's the case. The hydrangea earrings are very funny to me. Thank you for your happy 9 out of 5. It is appreciated as always. Water lilies, excuse me. But you get it. I like the lily pad, but by God, I agree. I think, thank you for your happy 9 out of 5. They're appreciated as always. I think the yellow or like Sprite lemon lime green of the dress really fucks up the lily pad for me. And also the earrings look fucking ridiculous. If they had been in her hair, I think it would have been okay, but knowing that they're earrings really bothers me. And I can't look away. Like, it looks like a hot mess. Also, it's a little boring. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit lame. And the shitty part is I like the lily pad, I like hydrangeas, but, like, putting it all together just doesn't look very good, and I'm very disappointed. We'll go with 2. Have fun with that 2. Ooh. She is really pretty. Like, I love her hair. Anyway, this is really fun. There's a lot going on, though. Do I like it? I don't know. I can't tell. It's doing the thing I hate, where it's just adding extra fabric for no fucking reason. But it's doing the pseudo, like, topless thing again. I like the weird floral shapes. I think they're really cool. They feel, I don't know why we threw them on the hips, though. It feels a little disconnected to me, and I don't think I like that very much. The boots being leather is also very confusing. And she looks kind of, like, messy. Like, I want to, like, wipe the stuff off of her face. Because of the way the sparkles are. Like, the ones right here, I'm like, girl, you got something on your face. But the rest of them look fine. Just like these. Right there. I don't know why. This one's very confusing to me. I think there's a lot of potential here, but I don't understand the choices that we made. 5. Oh. The top part is great. I really like the top part. They're feathers. You know I hate feathers, but they look good. This part is fine. This part is shit. So we almost had it. We almost had an okay outfit. But honestly, this one's probably like a 3 max. Also, the gold doesn't look very good on her, in my opinion. Definitely should have gone with something else, girl. Also, I don't know, the lace looks really bad down here. I really hate it. Anyway, okay, yeah, 3. Goodbye. Ooh. It ends with us. Looks like you can take 2 tiny steps at a time. That's so funny. This one's really pretty. This one definitely feels like another one of those where it's like too boring to be at the Met Gala outfits. But it's almost like a painting. It reminds me of like a Georgia O'Keeffe where it's like a close up of a flower. Like that's what the bottom reminds me of, but then we get to the bodice and I'm kind of confused. Like it's a different concept completely and I don't really understand what's going on there. Separately, I think they're great. Like the bodice is cool, just not with his skirt. And the skirt is cool, just not with his bodice. Yeah. 4. Happy 4. Man in a suit 0. I don't care that it's got sparkles on it. Hers is confusing me. I like the... Is she naked too? I need to see this one from another angle. Oops. Wait, who the fuck is she? Whoops. Desire Iglander. Desire Iglander. Met Gala. Swedish influencer. That makes sense. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in the head. Please just let me look at the fucking picture at a high quality. I think her dress is cut right under her boobs. And then the little thing covers her boobs. Which is really interesting. To me. Oh, good. Wait, what the hell? I clicked on a different one. Open image in new tab. What the fuck? The front of the dress looks cool, I think. Looking at the bodice up close, I don't like it. I like the medieval sleeves. The medieval sleeves are nice. They're pretty, and I do like the boob concept. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's another really interesting way to do the half-naked thing. I feel like with all of these half-naked ideas, I might have to do a girl outfit this year. Chat, are my frames still dropping? I didn't realize my frames were dropping. Please come home. Oh, it's okay. Okay. It looks like they're still dropping on my end. So I hope you're right. I don't know what's going on. It would freeze for like a second, but it's stable now. Okay, that's good. Well, anyway, I think for her outfit, she gets a 4. Because it's boring, but there are pieces of it I like. The sleeve and the boob idea. I love you, boob idea. Oh my god, they're a pair! No way. His outfit was about as boring as I had feared from the front. Like, knowing what it looks like from the back is like, it's fine. Like, it doesn't make it much better, though. Um, I do like the wing sleeves, though. And then hers is. Wait, did they do that to her hair? Is that her hair? I think it's her hair. Okay, that's fucking awesome. I kind of like it. Um, I I don't like when things are beaded like this. When the beads are all different shapes and colors and sizes, it really bothers me. I agree. It is giving very it's very religious in nature. It is a little bit boring though. I am gonna have to give it a 1 because it's not that interesting. Um, Hers is very funny to me though. Um, I like the Saturn rings around her. I think that's really cool. But the dress texture is just not my favorite thing in the world. I don't like the see-through bead on top thing. It's one of my least favorite motifs across all of the Met Galas we've ever seen. Like, I'm not a fan. Um, I do not like this exact thing. But her hair is so funny, I'm gonna give her a 3 because I think it's fucking hysterical that her hair is like that. So, happy 3. Love you, girl. Oh, good, it's the grandma texture. This is really boring, and I don't like it. I'm a little bit bored. I'm bored and confused. And she's wearing sandals, and I hate that shit. I like this part. But, like, why'd we cover it? You know? Like, this part already has a part that hangs down all the way to the floor. Why are you adding a cool hanging thing that you're covering? I'm angry with you. 2. Man in a suit, 0. Man in a suit, kinda, 0. Oh. I like the... Oh, never mind. No, I don't. I thought the texture was like lattice. It's not. It's sequence, but they're still cool. Um, I like the fabric texture. I like that her hair matches. I think that's really fun. Because there's layers to it, which I really, really like. Um, it's a little bit boring. Like, it's nothing crazy. Um, but I like how it's sheer, but they used the sheer to add layers. Like, we don't normally see that level of, like, thought, you know? I really like that. So I think we're gonna go 7. 8. 7. It's a little boring. 7. Have a good one. He has never been outside before. Or something. Is he okay? His arms look super short. The fact that he is wearing jeans is really freaking me out. And the fact that the jeans are so smooth is really freaking me the fuck out. What is happening? The jacket, I get it. It looks like an aged bronze. What's that? What's the year that Chris Pratt plays Star-Lord? Yeah. He did not know how to pose. He made himself look as bad as humanly possible here. Like, this was bad. I I like the jacket is cool, but not right now. Like the concept of the jacket is really interesting. But why did we make it look like a regular jacket? I feel like we really should have leaned into the fact that we were like patinaing abs on top. We shouldn't have these things right here. It really pisses me off. However, if this is peeled off to reveal the original color of bronze underneath, I'm rocking with you. But we could have done that elsewhere. Also, the fit of the jacket is really weird. Like, it looks like he's got boobs because of the way the jacket is, like, painted. Or maybe the way the jacket is fit. I'm not really sure. It could be a combination of both. He looks horrible. But again, really like the concept. I'm rocking with you. You're almost there. But you look abysmal. You look just terrible. I'm gonna have to serve you with the two. And I'm sorry. But you look terrible. Man in a suit, 0. Greta, you look very boring. Like, this is sinfully boring. Like, they should have kicked you out. 1. And I don't like this. It's really weird looking. And it has the weird, like, I agree. What is this? A good question. It has the weird, like, boob stick up thing. I hate when they do that. I hate that shit. It's got feathers on it. It's shaped weird, but I can't see the shape because it's got feathers all over it. But I can still see her through the feathers, and all the feathers are facing, like, up for some reason. It's really bothering me. I don't like this one at all. I think this is also going to be a 1. 1s all around, ladies. Have a good one. Okay, what the fuck? We were so close. Why did we do the double skirt thing? I fucking hate double skirt. Lady in the back has a purse strap for the dress. Purse strap for the dress hanging out. Huh? Oh, Lady in the Black has the purse strap for the dress. Huh? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm very dumb. This is almost cool, except we need to get rid of something. Sorry, it looks like a press. Oh, okay, gotcha. I agree, it does. I like leather. I like when it's shaped, but the texture of this is different, and it's very weird, and it interrupts the flow. I would give it a boring if it wasn't there, though. I feel like we should have made the flowers out of leather as well. I can tell that these are not the same, like, material. I feel like it really needs to be the same material, and it needs to be the same, like, texture. I think it would have been really, really cool if we had done that instead. And also, it's too, like, oblong. Like, it's very stiff. There's nothing, like, there's no weight to it. It's just floating in midair. It's very weird. I don't like it very much. It's pissing me off so fucking bad that it looks like she's hiding in a bush. And then when she went to go leave, she took the bush with her. And it's making me so mad. Because what do you mean this was the outfit we fucking came up with? Put the bush down. 3. I saw this one in the back, and is this Miss Bridgerton? Lady Bridgerton, excuse me. I think it is. I don't know. Chains, I feel like I've seen it before. I feel like this was like this style of chain was in every fucking outfit last year. But it looks okay. Like it looks like there's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty cohesive. It's giving Met Gala. She's more naked than usual. That's very Met Gala coded. If you are more naked than you would be at a movie premiere, you're probably not at a movie premiere. You're probably at the Met Gala. So that's great. Happy for her. So it's a Met Gala outfit, but it's just I'm not wowed. Her hair is also freaking me out a little bit. 4. No, you're right. I agree. But 4. Huh. This is really cool. You know I love body glitter. Slay girl. It's boring. But I can appreciate how long it took to make this. Because I would imagine you had to do all that by hand. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. It looks really, really cool, though. Like dragon scales or pigeon feathers. And I like it a lot. I think this one's a 6, because it's like, it's boring, but I like it. So true, it does look that way. It's pretty. I also like her earring. Her earring is very nice. 6. You're dangerously close to man in suit, buddy. Fitted sheet core. Fitted sheet core. It's just, oh no. It's alright. 1, I guess. I don't know. It's not a man in a suit, but it kind of is. Okay, I'm not allowed to look at that one, I guess. If you want to see the texture on that one, I guess you're not allowed, because it's not letting me zoom in to this one for some reason. Probably a coding error. But it's weird. It's a little bit boring. I want to look at the texture on the bodice, but the skirt part looks like hair because of how they used the fabric, which is almost cool, but it's also kind of freaking me the fuck out a little bit. And I don't think I like it that much. Two. Oh, this one you just can't fucking see unless you zoom in. So that's good. This does not let me get a good picture of the full thing. Luckily, I'm kind of bored. It's all right. I like the top bit. I think that's fun. But the boring is just like the bottom is just like lace. It's kind of whatever. I don't know. 2. A man in a suit, but he's wearing makeup. I'm just kidding. Is everything still going okay, chat? My frames do not seem to be improving on my end. Oh, it's this guy. Wait, what do you mean? Who's this guy? What does he do? Who is he? I kind of like it. It's a little bit slutty. Oh! No wonder he looks so slutty then. The Gay Hockey Book TV show. So true. Very apt. Very apt description. Yeah, it's alright. Like, the shirt's cool. He's committing the crime of extra fabric for no fucking reason, but I'm willing to look past it. If everyone else is. Ooh. Live, no delay. Oh. Okay. Oh, well. Now it's fucking live, no delay. Don't piss me off. Anyway, sorry. I think this one is a 4. I'm a little bit bored. There's not much to say about it. Gotta cover your tracks. What? Wait, what do you mean by this? What did I say? 4? I like the makeup. I like that it's double colored. He's pretty looking. I don't know. 4. Grace Gummer is such a funny name. Wait, is she trying to be a paintbrush right now? I don't think that's the intention, but that's what it looks like. Because if that were the case, I think there would be like a color change somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But it looks a lot like a paintbrush. And I think that kind of fucking rocks. Is it a little bit boring? Yes. Could we improve the paintbrush look? Yes, we could. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3. What is she in? Do I know you? I don't know. Whatever. Sorry, it looks like the fabric would make any choice. Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, your jokes are too funny. They're so funny. I can't comprehend them until you explain them to me. I'm very sorry. Completely my bad. This one is very goofy to me. The silky shirt with the velvet pants is very bizarre to me. I don't think I'm a huge fan. I'm really weirded out. I think this is a jacket on top of it also, which is very bizarre. I think this is a 2. I'm glad you're having a good time, but it's giving grandma. Well, she disappeared. Took me 3 different spellings for Google to know what word it was. LMAO. Well, Google just needs to catch up, I think. Oh, well, it's fine, I guess. It looks like a flower. It's giving Georgia O'Keeffe. But I'm bored. 2. Okay, another flower one. It's giving Georgia O'Keeffe. But we've committed this time. I wish we had added more color, because orchids are not one color. They've always got the little spots on them. There's a little gradient. I think this was not quite the move. We're really close though, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a 6 because I think it's really cool that we have all the shapes of the flower and you can tell it's an orchid, but white is boring. Why did you pick white? I'm so mad. So close. I don't know why, but this one makes me really mad. I don't even have a good excuse. I think it's well, one, her sandals being flat-footed are a little silly to me. Her face is very funny. I think the camera person just caught her at the wrong time, so I get it. But the black being added randomly really bothers me, and it's also just really fucking boring. It's like we did everything in our power to make it the least interesting outfit ever on the planet. 1. I think it's really interesting how the blindfold distorts her eyes. But I'm very disappointed that this is another all-white outfit. And it's committing the Met Gala crime of fucking having extra bullshit in the back for no fucking reason. The texture of the fabric is very weird. I do think it adds a little bit of intrigue, but not too much. It reminds me of like wood. I don't know. Throwing on a blindfold does not make the outfit interesting. 2. The fucking holes cut in the dollar bill so she can see. What the fuck? Why? I know it's a fake dollar bill because dollar bills are not, they don't look like that. But that's really funny to me. What were we going for here? Because she looks poor somehow. And I'm sure this was intentional. Like the dress being raggedy, almost like a post-ball Cinderella. Eye mask is kind of like a statue. This one? I agree. I see what you're saying. The way that it makes her face look almost makes her face look like a Picasso painting. Which I think is really, really cool, but the rest of it's super boring and I can't give it too much credit. So yeah. But this one makes her look poor, so her face being covered by a dollar bill is really interesting. It's like she can only see through money and think about money. This one's obviously like it isn't so much the outfit, it's the story it's trying to tell. Like the gloves even look a little bit poor somehow. Like the material doesn't look quite right. It's a cheaper looking material. So there's definitely something to be said about the story here. I don't like the outfit though. So credit where credit is due. Cool story, man. I think I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's interesting and has a story. I'll give this one a 3 too. I think I gave it a 2 originally. I'll give it a 3. Hi, Cher. Love you, girl. Her outfit's so funny here though. There's I think I like it. I don't like it for the Met Gala though. Good stuff. We need to talk though. Maybe a different time and place. Like the jacket is kind of throwing me off. The belt is weirding me out. But I really like the lace. I like the lace going through here. It makes it feel cohesive. I like this element right here. It's giving toga. The skirt's really weird. I don't know. I think the leather jacket is kind of throwing me off. Everything else is great. The leather of the shirt is meh. 4. I get bored of all lace looks, like just because something is see-through does not make it fashionable to me. Um uh Yep, nope, I'm pretty bored. This is just lingerie, too. Who's the burgundy in the back? That's Dochi. I don't know if you had made a comment on Dochi's, but hers was very weird looking. Um it was cool, but weird and confusing. She had like a boob being lifted by fabric that pulled around her neck and then came around the other side. It was pretty weird. Hello, welcome in. We're reacting to the Met Gala outfits. Hope you're doing well. The layering on this one's really weird. It's my least favorite color. Warm gray? I don't like when they use warm gray very much. I agree. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. You're so kind, sexy, and cool. Yeah, this one's all right. I don't like the seam right here. The texture is cool. I agree. I like that it's layered. You can see the it's like you can see it's warm underneath. I like everything, but once you get to that seam down at the bottom, meh. I don't like it that much. We had potential, though. Did I give it a grade already? I can't remember. 3, 2, 3. 3. Oh. It's too bad the outfit looks like shit. Wow. Who would have thought? Like, the makeup is so fucking cool. But the dress is so... Ugh. Why did we do that? I'm so mad. And I hate leather gloves. True. I wouldn't have minded the hood, but it has that fuck-ass cheapo fabric that I'm not a super huge fan of. The ones that look like they didn't iron it before coming out. They were like, you need to get out there. We can't iron this. Throw it on. Go. It's like, please iron it first. If I have to iron my pants for my job interview, you need to iron your dress for the fucking Met Gala, okay? It seems only fair. If it were, again, a different fabric, it would be great. I really like the tears on her makeup. That's very cool. The texture of the midsection is cool. I don't know, though. Overall, I'm confused. I think this is going to be another 6 where it, like, has potential. I like the silhouette of the dress as a whole. I feel like had we continued the hood shape all the way down through, it would have been really, really nice. So 6, 5, 4, 5. 5 for potential. I had to close the app. My condolences. Are you on mobile? That mobile is one of the worst things to happen to humanity. Mobile Twitch. My condolences. I hope your app gets well soon. It's so bad. Please fix Twitch app. Oh. Her hands being painted really scares the shit out of me. I don't think I like this one. It's boring. I try to threaten Twitch. Did you send? We might need to send them. We might need to send them a strongly worded letter. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Her hands being painted is weird. Half painted is freaking me out a little bit. I do like the idea of it making her look more like a statue. That's cool. I don't love the texture though. It's a little boring. Personally, 3.5. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, 2. I'm bored. Bye. Oh, this one's super lame. Cool dots, man. I don't know what you want me to say. 1. Way too much. Damn. Meh. 1. Goodbye. I don't like it. Man in a suit. I don't care that it's sleeveless. 0. Oh. This is the cool dots, but what else exactly? This is a bit much. I do like that her wingtip. These are the funniest fucking shoes I've ever seen in my goddamn life. What do you mean wingtip heels? This is so funny. Anyway, I like she wants to look like she has laces. There's a lot of lace here. I like the accent on the wingtip heels are everything. They're so funny. I love you, wingtip heels. Shout out wingtip heels. The roses on her belly are really cute to me. This is again another storytelling one where it's like flowers are representing life, and she's I thought she was holding on. No, it's she's pregnant and they're like on her belly. So like the life that she's growing, I think that's really cool. And there's not a whole lot of like we as a society are like, yippee babies, wow, so cool, pro-life, blah blah blah. But we don't really romanticize pregnancy and the role women play in it as much as we romanticize the baby itself. You know what I mean? So I think this is really interesting. I think it puts a spotlight on her being pregnant, literally. That's all it is. I think it's really cool though. Or the men. Blah, men, ew. I don't love it though. Like despite all the things I just said, It's like, I don't like this weird, like, ribbed texture in it. It's kind of weirding me out. I feel like if we got it, if we got rid of all of that, it would be better. I don't know. Trans do not dig this. No worries, man. Love you, wingtip shoes. What am I giving this? A 5. I like the story. I love you, wingtip shoes, but overall, I'm confused. I like the potential. This one's boring. 1. I'm not even gonna look at it any longer. I am surprised at my 5 on that one as well. It's weird and I don't love it, but 5 for story. Man in a suit. I don't care that you're wearing a hoodie under it. The fact that there's a hoodie under his suit jacket makes me really upset. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Woman at the center. Narratives. Okay. 0. Goodbye. I hate the deep V. The deep V is something that gets me every time. I fucking hate it, and we're committing the Met Gala crime of using a lot of fabric. Color is interesting though. We don't see this color a whole lot. Cool Roman hat. 1. Either I'm blind or that's Taylor Swift. All of the people's names are right here. I don't know if the text is large enough for you to see. But this is Suki Waterhouse. I don't know who that is. I can't see. My condolences. If I'm gonna be comfy, if I'm gonna be at an event, I'm gonna be comfy. But exactly. I'm the opposite. Where if I'm at an event where I'm supposed to be dressed the fuck up, I'm going to be dressed the fuck up to the point where I am uncomfortable all night. You know what I mean? Halloween is very important to me. I will be crazy uncomfortable all night on purpose. I hate this app. I'm sorry. No! Get well soon. This one's boring. 1. I don't know what to do with you. 1. Aw, man. Another boring one. 1. Rug fringe. Yeah. Which, the rug fringe is kind of cute, but it's boring overall. This one's another 1. It doesn't matter. It's alright. It's fine. I hate shoes that are sandals. Please just make it a floor-length dress. I'm begging you. If you're gonna wear sandals, just make it a floor-length dress. Skirt mainly. I agree. It's a pretty dress, but it's not a Met Gala dress. 1. It's boring. I'm bored. Whoa! My God! Now we're fucking cooking! Now we're cooking. This one's really cool. The roses and thorns and all that. Ooh, her nails are clear. I'm loving this one. This one's really fucking cool. I like the movement on it. This is really great. Looks like it. If you rain your hand on the skirt, it looks like almost like Mercury. I agree. Because of the movement in it, very cool. Very good stuff. I also like that there's like a crown element, but it's not too crazy. We're keeping it subtle. 9. Wait. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, the skirt's a little boring. I wish the skirt had movement to it as well. So I'm going to stick with the 9. But that's it. Otherwise, it's great. Slay. I thought it was out of 5. Oh no, it's out of 10. We've just seen some slop. The past, several. It's been slop. This one's boring. It's fine. It's the classic, when in doubt, make it sheer. 1. Goodbye. Jeans! At the Met Gala! Again! We have to kill him. I love his hair, though. We have to kill him. 0. I fear. Get out of those jeans. -5. I agree. Kill this man. Kill this man. 0. Goodbye. Miss Versace? I'm scared for my life. No. I think it's cool. I like when sheer fabric goes over other fabrics because that adds a little sauce. Because then it gives you the cartoon outline look to the dress. But it's boring, and also I don't like it. So, Two, this guy, I like his little cape. His shirt looks like a fancy turtleneck. I think it is literally just a fancy turtleneck because it's like wrapped around. It's a fun fancy turtleneck, but it's like all you have going for you in reality is your fuck ass little cape. So it does look like a scarf, which I like because like women have like those cool wraparound tops. So if this is like the male version of a wraparound top, I think that's kind of charming. But it's boring and not for the Met Gala, and the cape is all you have. Two. Goodbye. I don't like underwear. I don't like seeing it. That's one of my least favorite things ever. The fact that we continue to see underwear in 2025 bothered the shit out of me. So seeing it here, I am not a fan. Ew, I agree. The shapes do not save this. No, they do not. The shapes do not save this. I don't know. Thank you for shapes. 1. I'm sorry. I can see your underwear. Goodbye. Wow, this one's really boring. She's very pretty. I love her hair. 1. I don't know what you want from me. Goodbye. Grandma core. Grandma core. Fish on the train is cool, but that's all there is. Which, if that's all there is, what's the fucking point? Anyway, despite this one being grandma core, I'm very bored. 1. It is cute, though. I agree. Oh! I love the rips and tears. This one's really cool. The rips and tears are really awesome. The fact that it looks like wallpaper underneath is really, really cool. The flower's a little bit goofy, and I don't love the top part of the dress, or the little thingy-majiggy. It gives Alice in Wonderland, so true. But this one's fun. This one's really cool. I think this was an 8. Good stuff. My condolences about the pointy shoes. It's really, shoes bother me a little bit, but you can go ahead and keep that 8. This one's a little bit boring, but I like this fucking thing. I don't know what you would call it. I think 2 for having this thing. And I know it's trying to tell a story. I just don't know what story it's trying to tell. That's very artistic. I am no better than a man. My condolences. No shame. Another raw Iron Fence core. True. But this one's fun in the sense that you can see, like, there's faces and people and stuff in it. And I like that quite a bit. 3. Because the dress isn't terrible. It's just boring. 3. Another one that looks like a painting. This one's a lot uglier than the first one, though. Whoa, her. No way! They're mimicking Vincent van Gogh. Cause his ear. Wait, that's so funny. What the fuck? Van Gogh ironically didn't use these kinds of colors. So the fact that they're Bureau of Imagination, I might look them up after, because that's so fucking funny. I agree, that does rock. Like, that definitely boosts points. I also like that the beading looks like sprinkles, so it reminds me of a cake a little bit. It's a cool dress. It's not my favorite. Like, it's not as good as the first one, but it definitely reminds me of a painting. They definitely did a good job with that, for sure. Another artist's palette. I agree. This one's a lot of fun, and I like that the beading adds texture, but it's not too fucking crazy. I think I'm gonna go with a 6. Not a huge fan of the 7. 7. Not a huge fan of the colors, but the Vincent Van Gogh thing is so fucking funny. Slay. 8. 8. A-T-E. Not the letter. I mean the number. Whoa! 4 arms. So generous. This one's fucking crazy. And really, really cool. I like her hair being the way that it is. I really like that there's more arms. That rocks. It's definitely like, it's sculptural. It's like that thing on a bed. Oh yeah, so true. This is very sculptural. I like that a lot. I also don't remember what it's called. It's very trippy too. I would say this follows the fuck out of the theme, but in like a unique and interesting way. Oh, 10 o'clock. Shut the fuck up. I don't love the necklace though. That can go. Goodbye. Goodbye, necklace. I think 8. 7. 8. 8. Enjoy your 8. Oh, Law Roach is one of my personal favorites because he's so funny every time. I don't know what he does or who he is, but he's always one of the least interesting people at the fucking Met Gala, but in the most interesting way, if that makes sense. I think it's just because of the way that he looks. Anyway, this is just a man in a suit. I don't care that it has colors on it. 0. Hey girl, love you. Love you, Anne Hathaway. Ooh. I need to see this one from another angle. This one could be huge, depending on what's on the front of that dress. Because it reminds me a lot of, like, sorry, Met Gala 2026. It reminds me a lot of, oh, no way. Of, like, vases. Like these. I wish her dress was orange. So it would look exactly like this. I think this is really interesting. I do not want to wear a face. Fair enough. This is really interesting though. Very on theme. Good stuff. It's not quite like that because these motifs are not very Greek. They're giving Eastern European. The theme is fashion is art. So very vague. But they're definitely taking it to a sculpture/painting like vibe. I was close. Yeah, it's basically the same. I think this one's a 5. It's cool. Fits the theme. Buddy. That's a 0. Try harder. Okay. I am excited for whatever's in the back. First of all. Second of all, if I gave that one guy met at 9, 12-hour flight at 10, he's got his PJs on. He is ready to go. He does look sleepy as hell. Maybe he just got off the flight. He flew in and didn't have time to change. I like the texture though. Like the wraparound thing we've got going on. It's interesting. It's boring. I'll give him a 1. For the one above? Oh, yeah, you're right. Like Rami had the neck below. True. You're right. 1. Okay. 0. Michael fucking Kors. Anyway. Oh, this one's ugly. I like the colors. but it's bad. She looks like a child. I agree. It's kind of freaking me out. Like, I think it's the camera angle that makes her look really short for some reason. Um, she, yeah, I think the camera fucked with her a little bit. She, she was in Nosferatu. Good fucking movie. The new one. Yeah, this one's ugly. I don't know what to do with you. One, goodbye. My God! It looks terrible! But God! Looks like an outfit for Fly Girl. It does. This is so funny. I like elements of it. There's so much going for it. But who's in the back? I have a feeling. What's that guy's name? Shit, what's his name? Who was that guy? Thought this was Mr. Chalamet. He kind of looks like Timothy Chalamet, but not quite. Oh my God, who played the Joker in that one fuck ass movie? Jared Leto. I have a feeling that that's Jared Leto. It might not be. Now that I'm looking closer, I don't think it is. But his hair looks like Jared Leto. Anyway, this one's so close to being really, really cool, but there's so much weird about it. Like, these weird snake things are really cool, but the cape as a whole is very confusing and weird. I don't like the cape very much. The belt pisses me off so fucking bad. There's a lot going on. I like this weird shirt thing. It's interesting to be sure. This definitely looks like something I would design, but like a worse version of it. It's God, please. The best I can do is a 5. It's not a lot of cohesion. That's what I was thinking. We had so many ideas and we tried to do all of them at the same time. And it's almost there. We just have a little work to do. I'm going to lock it in at a 5. Yes, it was a woman. Let's go. Love you, woman. This one's really fucking cool. I love paint splatters. This rocks. It's giving Rorschach test or whatever. Cruella? Kinda. I agree. I like that they continue onto the gloves and onto the nails. Do I love that the nails are on top of the gloves? Not really, but it's not the end of the world. I like that there's a hat. I like that this is a masculine looking outfit. Because from the back, I did think it was going to be a guy. But no. Let's go, girls! I also like the beading around the everything. It looks like lines, but not quite. It adds to the splatter effect, but adds like a little bit of, organization. Is there anything wrong with it? The hat's a little weird. 9. We'll go with the 9. I'm not wowed. I like it a lot. Are you the guy from earlier? What is with these guys' cameras that makes them look so fucked up and bad? There has to be something wrong. Who took this picture? Fire them immediately. There's something wrong with their camera. Why does the head look so big? And it's happening to a lot of people. The belt is not. No. The belt is not helping. Who made his fit? It doesn't say. I don't know. Normally it'll tell you, but I don't know. It's a man in a suit. I don't care that you have a little picture drawn on your shirt. 0. The doll inclusion was interesting. I don't think I like this one very much. Got paint splatters to the motif list. Yeah, this one's really weird. I don't think I like it very much. There's something icky about it. Like the midsection here, it being puffy like that. There's something about it that I don't know. 1. Bubble bath. This one's so cute. Wait, what the fuck? Is someone blowing bubbles in the background for her? That's so funny. I love you, bubble bath dress. What the fuck? It's so silly. The shoes are a little fucked up and weird, but that's okay. I love you, bubble bath dress. It's so cute. It's okay. It's not your fault. You're on mobile. It's like it's so small. But this is good. I like this one a lot. It is a little bit boring though. 9. 9. Man in a suit, 0. Ooh. Oh. He even has a little fucking eyeball. Red eyeball. This is cool. It's a little bit man in suit coated. But I like the glitchy effect. I agree. This is pretty cool. Also, I like the way this looks stitched. That's really cool. I love visible stitching. I think that's really awesome. It'd be better if it looked like blood. I don't know if I agree or not. Because I think this is giving a little bit like half digital, half handmade. You know what I'm saying? So like half of it is natural kind of, and the other half isn't. I think that's an interesting way to look at it. Especially with like technology's role in society at current, the artist could have been saying something there for sure. And you'll get a dress that looks like blood in the back here soon, so it all works out. This one's really cool though. A little bit manna trying so hard to ignore my comment. What? The 6. Good stuff. This one looks like a painting again. I really like this one. This one's really pretty. I like that it's giving impressionism. It's giving pointillism. I like the colors. Good stuff. It is a little bit boring though. It's mainly just Japanese styled. I don't see what you mean. Is floral patterns a theme? I think so. Floral patterns. Well, florals in general. We'll put florals in general. I also really like the waist section where it kind of looks like a flower as well. Let me add, okay. Inspiring artists, Van Gogh, Georgia O'Keeffe, Monet. Impressionism. Yes, she does. I don't love the necklace. I think this one's an 8. I really like this one. But might not be the Met Gala outfit. This is a man in a suit. 0. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If it were last year, you would have gotten a decent score, but not this year. Oh. Whoa, man. Someone woke up a little angry. Why is he so crazy? Good point. Didn't even notice. That's okay. The rip is really weird. Did it have to be right over the nipple? Probably not. I don't know. It's also boring. It just looks like sparkly clothes. 1. Bye, buddy. Oh. This one's also boring. I like the fabric texture on the top. I also like the layering of it, but this is very boring, so I'm gonna have to give you a 0. I mean 1, excuse me. My bad. 1. This looks bad. Not Gala. I agree. This looks terrible. Need I say more? 1. Like, what? Tassels? You look like a piece of furniture with some beads thrown on top. I'm really not a fan of this one. This one's a 1. Have a good one. This one's boring. A respectable outfit, but boring. 1. We saw an outfit on another guy. It looked like that. This one? The Emily Blunt one? Well, I'm sure I would have... I don't... This one's pretty unique. I don't remember seeing a guy version. Yeah, this one's a 1. That one's pretty boring. Oh, here's the blood one. This is very vampire coded. Yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about. Yes, blood. I like the raw fabric edge here. That's really, really cool. The beading is a bit much for me. But I do appreciate that she's wearing tights. Please, 10 out of 10. I'm glad you like it. I think this is a little less Met Gala and a little more Halloween party. Which is fine. That is not a crime. I'm not compelled, though, so I think I'm going to give it a 7. It's good. It's good. It's just, where's the pizzazz? What movie was he in? What Halloween parties do you go to? Really good ones. Cop outfit. True. 0. Goodbye. Stevie Nicks. Hey, girl. She looks terrible. She looks awful. I love the spirit, though. It's so funny. Like, what are these? I don't, like, there's so many textures, and the hat is very funny. This reminds me, I don't know if this was purposeful. I hope it wouldn't be. But Pocahontas had one portrait of her done in her lifetime. And it was while she was in England. And this outfit reminds me quite a bit of that portrait. Not quite. I think it's mostly just the hat. That reminds me of the portrait. Oh, we see hey, cool guy in the shirt. Happy for you. And whatever score I gave you, because I already forgot. But yeah, the Pocahontas portrait, I love spouting off art lore now. I'm sorry for the person I have become while I've been away. I really am. But anyway, it was really interesting in her... why are you making me hungry? I don't know. Perhaps a snack is in order. But In Pocahontas' portrait, she had, say in how she was portrayed in her portrait. And she chose a very masculine hat. She chose to dress very modestly for a woman at the time. And she dressed very royally. Like, even though she wasn't technically like royalty, by her, um, by her tribe's standards, because she was like the daughter of the chief of the tribe, but she was the like seventh or eighth daughter. Like, she wasn't like the only one, and it definitely wasn't like princess status. But because people thought of her as a princess, she fucking ate that shit up and made a big deal out of it when she was sitting for her portrait, which I think is really cool. So that's what this reminds me of. Unfortunately, it's fucking ugly and I hate it. One. Sorry, girl. Oh, wow, this is really boring. I like your little outfit. You're frozen now. Oh, I'm sorry. My frames are good. My frames have been shitty for a minute, but they are fine right now, so that might not be on my end. Good luck out there, man. Yeah, 1. Pretty, but it's a 1. Ooh, this one's really fucking cool. We took the art literally. I really like this one a lot. Because not only is it the painting, we also add texture to it. Like, I think we, like, added, like, the fabric in the spots where they're wearing clothes. Which is really cool because it emphasizes not only the art, which this is. Like, this is I would imagine this is a painting that they took. But they also emphasized the fashion element. Is it craft? This is really awesome. I like this a lot. And it's not Eurocentric, which is another huge plus. Definitely a big fan. 8. 9. The glasses are a little goofy. 9. I do like them, though. Just not with this outfit. Ooh, I like the pinky. What's that for? You got a mac and cheese cook? Oh, is it craft? My brother made it. I enslaved him. Oh, whoa. Thank you for mac and cheese, brother. Who's the sheer blue in the back? I was literally just thinking the same thing. So true. Anyway, this one's fine. The pinky is weird. I don't know what's going on there, but it's kind of cool. The shape is a little funky. I don't really know what's going on. I'm a little bored, though, so I'm going to go ahead and give it 1 because it does have something going on, but it's, like, not that interesting. Yes, we get to see her right after. Let's go. There is a lot of corset stuff happening here. Like, that's crazy. This one's really pretty. It's a little bit boring, but pretty. 4. 4 seems fair. Good stuff. Man in a suit, 0. What's break time? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you look fucking terrible. Who put you in that, bro? Why are you... Oh, break time? I think that's just... I think I normally used that back in the day. When I'm drawing, it'll put me on a... That's The Rock? That's The Rock. It's like a 5-minute break. To make me stretch and, like, walk around and stuff. Do you want your 50 points back? I can give that back to you. please. At least I think I can give it back. I hope I can give it back. Oh, manage requests. Here we go. I've done it before. Truffle's my cat. Oh, wow. Alright, hold on. I have to pee, so I am going to run an ad. What the fuck was I like? Oh, right. Twitch. I'm gonna get Nino. Aw, kitty. Aw, orange cats are so silly. Okay. Stream manager. Manage request. There we go. Classic. Reject. Okay, so you should have gotten your 50 points back. I am going to piss really quick. I will be right back. I'm going to run an ad also. Everybody sit tight during the ad. All right, we are back, and now we can look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dude, he has got stuff on it. Finally. All right, man. Cool it. I was running a 3-minute ad. Thank you. It is good to be back to look at The Rock, who looks terrible. Dude, come on. No one's laughing. So, anyway, what? Take a minute off. Her boobs. And like, are we doing like a gill thing or what's going on? I don't like either of these. I think The Rock gets a 0 because this is just man in a suit. Plus, which I still don't like, and she's wearing one of the worst things I've ever fucking seen. 1-0. Okay, good job. Man in a suit, 0. I don't really like when men and women stand together at the Met Gala. Is this controversial? I think they should both have to stand separately, because then the man will have to really stand for what he's wearing. And if it's boring, it's boring. Because you were being kind of annoying, man. You needed to think about what you were up to. Okay, but love, you're saying this. True. I was thinking the same thing. Another... Oh, lingerie? So mean. Well, just look inward. This one's boring. It's giving sexy, like, it's giving over-sexualized secretary in a movie. You know what I mean? Like, he's the boss and she's the over-sexualized secretary in like an 80s movie. I don't love it. They're all also both pretty boring. Like, she's technically just wearing a suit. 0-1. Good stuff. Oh, this is really boring. Wow. Show me a timeout. Dude. 1. I think. I don't like feathers. It's also boring. Who are these people? I'll consider it. But we must be kind and thoughtful. I like my freedom of speech. Unfortunately, the freedom of speech does not apply here. I am not the government. I am not arresting you. The fabric is really weird. I think I like it. It's boring. Like, nobody was recognizable. I know. Excited for whatever this is right here. Every time I feel like we're getting like close to the end of the Met Gala, I see someone in the back that I haven't seen yet. It's giving You're right. It is. That's the goth? It is? I don't know. That has to be something new. Oh, maybe that's The Rock, actually. Hold on. The Rock Met Gala 2026. Can I get him from the back? Okay, it is in fact The Rock. Here's The Rock's outfit from the back. So his matches hers. I don't like that texture. It's weirding me out. Ugh. But anyway, very glad to hear another outfit down. Anyway, hers is kind of boring. There's nothing here. 1. She looks like a bug. Not the matching. I agree. The matching is cute, but the outfits are quite terrible. I like the belly button in glitter. That's very funny. But I like her bug antenna. That's really cool to me. It's weird. The outfit's a little weird. But I like the bug antenna. Are you rating this on funny? I did rate one on funny earlier, yeah. But no, this one will not be receiving a high score simply because it's funny. The other one had integrity. But this one, it's fine. Like, is that her hair? I can't really tell. I think the opening is a very interesting point. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It's giving Georgia O'Keeffe a little bit. Where are my motifs? There they are. That's all right. They're a little bit boring. 2 for antenna. Oh, this one's so pretty. I love this one a lot. I like when dresses have like flowers in the skirt of the dress. I think that's a lot of fun. It is really boring though, so I'll have to give it a crisp 4 for it being boring. Love you though. Looks comfy to lay on. True. It's giving prom. And it is giving jellyfish, I agree. It's really cute. And I'm not hot and bothered by being able to see her legs. Like, it's not taking me out of the experience because she's wearing regular, normal-ass shoes. But yeah, it's boring. I like it a lot. And in any other circumstance, it would get a much higher score. But it's the Met Gala. So, 4. Oh, a Beanie Baby chicken. Well, I have a Beanie Baby collection, and you can pick which Beanie Baby you would like to check in on. I have 4 on my desk right now, which would probably be the easiest. I have Seymour. Oh, surprise you? Okay. Here, since I'll pick one up that I haven't shown you yet. Patty the Platypus. So now she gets to hang out with us the rest of the stream. Her poem is, ran into Patty one day while walking. Believe me, she wouldn't stop talking. Listened and listened to her speak. That would explain her extra large beak. No, Patty the Platypus. I wish there were a Perry the Platypus Beanie Baby. That would slay. Oh, this one's boring. Why are your shoes weird? 1. No hat. So just a platypus. True. Feathers in her hair are fun. This one's boring. It's just flowers. This reminds me of the one earlier that we saw that was also just black and had flowers on it. Never mind, I guess. No, it's nice. It's just it's another boring. It's another it's all right at the Met Gala. It makes sense for it to be here though, cuz not a lot of places would use this many colors on like a movie premiere dress. But yeah, it's okay. I'll give it a 2. Boring gets bad grades. It's true. Is this all embroidered or is it just drawn on? Say embroidered. I don't think it's embroidered. I think it might be printed. Which is fine. I like that it's, well, unfortunately it's British, so it's immediately less cool. I like the concept. But it's alright. I love. Wait, there's a fashion. There's like a fashion part? By this, do you mean that they always have fashion stuff up the Met? The Metropolitan Museum of Art. Or the Met. If you're chill. Sailor on a Rock. No. No shame in that. This one was almost cool. I wish we'd gone a little harder with it or added color. This feels like the wrong place for it, though, but we could push the veil. One. Through strangers on the internet. Dude! You got something on you, bro! You got a little something. What the fuck? So that gets a negative 7,000 for being the scariest fucking man in a suit I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. And then hers is kind of boring. And what the hell is this? What's going on in general? I kind of want to see hers by herself. Gala 2026. Wait, what the hell? Oh. I do game. This is a yearly event. Oh, she didn't get an individual picture. This is the only fucking picture. Oh, just kidding. This one's slightly different. I don't know what's happening, though. Our 15 favorite looks, and this is fucking one of them? Are you shitting me? Lame ass article. New York Times. Fuck you. Ew. During a yearly event. Very lucky. And the Met Gala is one of the greats. I fucking love the Met Gala. Ooh. Oh, is that what this was supposed to be? That's cool. Anyway, I am not very art aware. Alright, this has been known for years, I can tell. I really can't tell what is going on hers. I wish I could. I don't think I like it. Like, the neck thing is weird. I don't know. 1, 0. -7. I mean, -7. Oh, hey, girl. This one's weird. Not a lot going on. Where's my motif list? Found it. It's like Medusa and Midas. That is an interesting way to describe that. Anyway, you're good. I understood. What, the bracelet being accurate? I mean, it looks like fingers to me. Like really fucked up fingers. I do not see what you see, I'm afraid. But anyway, it's a little bit boring. I like the glitter pattern being fiery though, so I'm gonna give it a 2. Good 2. Only because I'm blind. Oh, I don't love the Y2K low cut skirt. It's not my favorite. But we've got another. Is that a fucking watch? Oh. She's wearing a bunch of watches. Okay. This was certainly an interesting. Oh. These are like class rings. Now she knows the time. That she does. These are class rings. This is a dog tag. These are. Is this supposed to be like family heirlooms or something? Is that what we're going for here? I think that's really interesting. I don't like it. She'll leave before 12. No need to leave store. Yeah, this one. I don't like this one very much. Two for having an interesting concept. Because I literally can't think of anything else that it would be. If not a family heirloom thing. But anyway. Aww. This one's a lot of fun. I love pink. It's not my favorite. Like the skirt is cute, but this being like a hard separation point between the skirt and the bodice is a little weird. But I do really like the flowers up here. But the flowers up here are a lot closer together than the flowers down here, which makes me kind of sad. So 6. We are getting there. What's better, pink or blue? That is a tough one. I like both colors. This one's boring. 1. Yes! I was waiting for her. Because I had seen spoilers for this one. This one's fucking crazy. It has more shades. Is she? Who is, oh, this is Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum? I don't know. She was a worm for Halloween once. That shit was awesome. She takes this stuff serious, which I have never respected more in my life. She is so fucking cool. If you Google it, here, I'll put her name in chat so you can copy paste if you want. That's her name. So if you look up Heidi Klum worm, you'll find a picture of her worm outfit. It's really cool. But yeah, this is about to the same level of like quality and insanity. I'm a big fan. This is probably a 10 on effort. Definitely a big fan. I wonder what it's made out of. Like, I'm so curious. I also like how they kept her eyes out. Very funny. Anyway. Gut instinct was to say man in a suit 0, but like that feels unfair. But I'm still bored. So 1. I guess. Does that address this? Or this? No, he's wearing pants. Sorry, man. I hate to crush your dreams, but it is just pants. This one's really fun, though. I like the texture. There's a lot going on. I like the sleeves. I think they're fun. Definitely not feeling wowed, though. So I feel like we're going to go ahead and give it a nice 4. Because it's funky and weird, and I want to, like, roll around in it. 5. I'm neutral on this one. I don't normally give 5s out for neutrals, but are we trying to be a chandelier? What are we doing? What is this supposed to be? This color again. True. I think it's supposed to be copper, bronze, bronze. Hold on, like a bronze. Yeah, a bronze chandelier of some kind. I do not want to see diarrhea brown. That's so funny. I don't. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know what you're saying. So I think this one's interesting. I like embroidery also. I'm a big fan of that. The texture is interesting, but the glass things are not very good. Also, the pattern is very confusing to me. Dioria. um. Okay, buddy. Here. Hold on, I'm spelling it. Give me a second. Damn. There. Diarrhea. Not that it matters. But anyway, this one's it's fine. I like the 3D elements to it. I think that's the best that it has. 4. It matters to me. Well, I'm glad we got that figured out for you then. Wow, this one's really boring. 1. Have a good one. Yes! She always fucking eats this shit up, dude. This one's really fucking cool. Combining nature with technology is such a sick, fresh thing to do. Cables and moss. I'm definitely excited. Oh, what's wrong with it? I thought those were roots. Oh, I think that like they're mimicking roots, but it is computer cables. I like how some of them are braided. This one's a lot of fun. I am definitely a big fan of this one. The butterfly on her head is also such like a cute random touch. Like, I like that it goes down off her arm. This one's really cool. I think this one's a 10. Let me see it. I'm trying. Okay, yeah. 10. Love you. I didn't see the butterfly here. That's as far as I can zoom in, but bro, you look fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Man in suit 0. Man in a suit 0. But I'm weirded out. Ooh, house. What? You're so funny for saying that. House MD? Because he has a fucking cane. What? POV, you see a white guy with a cane? That's so good. Okay, anyway. I really like the marbled effect on this. And it looks cracked. I think we're going for a statue kind of thing here, which I think is really cool. It's nothing crazy. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, wow, this is the best thing I've ever seen. It's cool, but it's not, wow, you know? So I feel like a good middle ground. Six is good. What? I need to see yours from the back. Hold on. Aha. Open image in new tab. Cool. This is... It's a bustle. But you can see it. I think that's really interesting. Back in the day, I don't remember what era. I think the late 1800, like 1890s to 1900s. There's women would wear these to like make it look like they have bigger butts, basically. I didn't know I could do that. Zoom in. Huge. It's interesting, but ugly and a little bit boring. One, I guess. I don't know what to do with you. I like her crown. She looks like a princess. The texture of the dress is very interesting, but it's nothing crazy. Two, I like it reminds me of flower. Like this fabric reminds me of flowers. I was close. You were close. Another Van Gogh moment. I don't actually know if that's what they were referencing in the last one, but it would be so funny. I'm bored. You're not wearing a suit, but I'm bored. One. This is borderline a suit, okay? 0. Man in a suit, 0. Sorry, Ben Stiller. I have to... Bye! Thanks for stopping in. I like that it looks like curtains. I think that's really funny. It's boring, though. 1. Man in a suit, 0. Oh, wow. She looks terrible. Oh, what are you wearing? Why do your shoes have little graduation caps? What the fuck is going on? Her outfit's a nightmare. It's feathers. It's got weird, like, lines through it. 1. Adrian Brody alert. Your brooch is cool, but you're a man in a suit. 0. This looks like she rolled out of bed and decided to take the bed with her. Nothing but respect. 1. Ooh. This is really cool. I wonder what texture this is. It's got the boob problem that I hate. I fucking hate dresses that look like this. It really pisses me off. And her shoes are shiny. 1, 2. 2, because I want to touch it. It looks kind of fun. Man in a suit. I think. I like the cages on his fingers. But I think in the end, this is just a man in a suit. I'm going to stay strong and give this a 0, even though it's very fucking funny that he's shaped this way. 0. Oh my god. Why do your shoes look like that? Please put that shit away. Also, this is really boring. 1. It's starting to get late. I need to get through these. Oh my god, it's almost 11. Okay. It's time to start speed running these. Boring. 1. Oh, this is ugly, and I don't like it. The texture is weird, and it's freaking me out. 1. This one's boring. 1. I don't care that it's a bird. It's still boring. This is a man in a suit. 1. I mean 0. Sorry, it had a pattern on it, so I got confused. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Having a mask is... A mask combo mirror is weird. I think that's cool. It's scary how similar to her face it is. But it's also really ugly. I hate the feathers. The I don't know. The hat doesn't match. I'm confused. I'm scared. 1, I think. Yeah. Oh, wow, it's the fucking hideous lemon lime green. And it's boring. 1. Man in a suit? 0. I'm still trying to flip off that part of my brain where I excuse some of these things from men. But we've had such a good year, I'm going to go ahead and give even remotely a suit a 0. This one is a lot for me, personally. Too many gem size differences for me personally. But this bottom part's pretty. Yeah. 2, because I like the things in her hair. That is a man in a suit. 0. Wow, this one's really boring. 1. Whoa. Oh my god, something is happening in the back. I am so scared. Anyway, hers is really funny. I don't think I like it very much. I think this is a 1 because it's really dumb. Okay, good 1. Good 1. Ooh. Oh, is this making a statement on AI? That's really interesting. I'm very delighted to see this, 'cause her glove has an extra finger. I think that's really cool. I like that it's saying something. It's boring. 3 for having a narrative and taking an anti-AI stance. I think. Yeah, I think it is anti-AI. Okay. Sorry, Hugh Jackman, you are a man in a suit, and it's well-fitting. Like, you look the most normal I've seen a man in a suit look for a hot minute. Her dress is kind of boring. I'm not compelled. 1. Man in a suit. 0. Dude, the photography this year is really shitty. What happened? What happened to you? Who did this? Her dress is boring. 1. 2. I like it. Because I think they sewed into it to add pattern to it and then added some gems. So, 2. 1. 1. It's boring. Oh, this one's interesting. I like that she has a little mango as a prop. Always a plus. Lots of textures here. Lots of stuff going on. I'm very confused by this. I think it's cool though. Like, it has potential. There's just a lot of things about it that I don't like. I think I'm going to give it a 3. Because I'm tired of handing out all these 1s. And also, I like the mango. Man in a suit. 0. Okay, here's the scary one. Yeah, that's really freaky. I don't like that there's nails either. And they're fuzzy, which is very funny to me. Whoa. Yeah. I don't. This one's. I think I'm going to give it a 5. Because it's scary, but we were doing something here. You know? We were working on it. Oh my god, look at where my scroll bar is. I'm never gonna fucking make it. We might have to finish this another day. Because I have to go to work tomorrow. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stream on Thursday, so we'll finish this on Thursday, and then we'll move the drawing of the Met Gala outfit to another time. So we will remember that we were on Catherine Stringer and Joshua Henry. 1-0, but anyway. I do like his sequin undershirt, but you're still a man in a suit. Don't think I've fucking forgotten, because I haven't. Anyway. Good stuff so far. Good stuff so far. I swear to God, if Alton Mason isn't in this, and if he doesn't fucking eat everyone up, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. Because he consistently mogs everyone here. So I'm gonna need him to log in, because the competition is tough this year for Alton Mason. Honestly, if he wasn't invited, I'm going to be pretty upset. The fact that we didn't get him today is upsetting me pretty badly, because that's my favorite, is Alton Mason. Please come back. The Met Gala red carpet needs you. But anyway. So, I fucking love that guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he does. He's a model. But that's it. That's all I know. Is that he's a model and he's really good at the Met Gala. Like, he wins consistently. I don't think he won. He kind of did. It wasn't like any more impressive than anybody else's outfit in 2025. What did he wear in 2024? Oh, it wasn't that good. But he wore cool ass fucking shoes. So looking at his Met Gala Google search is a slippery slope, so I'll be careful. If he's not there, though, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. My outfit will be designed for him if he wasn't invited. But anyway, so I will see everybody on Thursday. I will finish up the Met Gala. I think we've got like a fourth of it left. Even if I had gotten here on time, I still wouldn't have finished, which makes me feel a little bit better about being here so late. But anyway, so yeah, I will see everybody on Thursday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is my day off. You're very welcome for stream. I will see everybody then. Godspeed out there. I love you.